everyone. I'm cooking. It's what I love to do. Today I feel so much better. Yesterday I started feeling better. When you have Menieres disease, it doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't care about you. um, when it hits, it hits. And when you phase out of it, you feel alive again. And that's when I start to smile and I start to push myself. Of course, I can't overdo it. If anybody suffers with migraines or just vertigo or tinnitus or pain in general, after everything happens with your body, between your brain and everything, after you go through an episode, depending on how long it is, it wears on you. So today I feel good. And I'm cooking. Here I have salmon, and I stepped it up a notch with low sodium. I'm back doing that again because not that being on a low sodium diet is going to cure Meniere's disease. Just know there is no cure for Meniere's disease. There is none. So, but I kind of got away from low sodiums and eating that way. So with my supplements that I already do, which thank God, because I don't know what I would do without those, I'm back doing the low sodium. So it's gonna take me a little training and routine, and I'm pretty sure my salmon's done. How I do things, but it's not, when you go on a low sodium diet, you have to just watch the sodium, but you gotta be careful because your body needs things. You don't need to be taking away all the good stuff too. So, but when I start with something where I can eat throughout the day and not worry about the sodium. And with the less sodium, the less fluid that builds up in my ear canal, then the tinnitus, the noise, the constant ringing in my head, it starts to mellow down. But anyway, so I created this amazing soup. Bone broth is expensive, but I care about myself, and it has less sodium in it, like next to none. If you look at your regular broth, like chicken broth, beef broth, if you look at the sodium back there and you're wondering why you're bloated or not feeling well, you just gotta, just like you watch calories or the fats, sodium is super important too. So bone broth is awesome. Not only that it's awesome because it's low sodium, you get a lot more out of it. You should Google it. You'll be amazed what you'll find. So bone broth is for me, and I want to have low sodium in my life. So also I'm staying clear away from high sodium foods. And so I'm going to do more fish, salmon, and I'm gonna have my soup to go. So this is gonna be good, and I could freeze it too if I wanted to. Chris likes soups like this. I made mine spicy. Now I used the 15 bean Cajun soup. I don't know if you guys seen that. Okay, but I didn't use the seasoning pack in it. Guys, you would not believe how much sodium is in all that stuff. All the extra little stuff to make food taste better, spices, that has a lot of sodium in it. So I use fresh jalapenos, and I use fresh tomatoes to make a little red sauce in here. I just added pepper, fresh parsley, lots of garlic. There's a whole bunch of goodies in here, but it's not just salt that you have to stay away from. It's everything. There's sodium in everything. So my change is starting. I'm feeling good. I pray that, I haven't had an episode like this in a long time, a very long time. Um, so it kind of made me wake up like, hey, you better watch what you're doing, because I kind of was getting careless and not focusing so much on sodium. So you want to tend to be, your sodium intake should be 1,500. I have to do under 1,000. So drink a lot of water. Um, Water is just part of your life anyway. So no matter what you do, or if you're trying to change something in your life, water is the best way to go. But so I'm going to be doing a lot of soup, salmon, fruit. There is fruits you have to stay away from. There's all kinds of different things out there that I can have. But I know I'll start to feel better. Like I said, what I'm doing is not going to cure my Menieres. It's just going to help me minimize the noise in my head. Kind of pick and choose your battle. And I do not want to have that kind of episode again. Maybe years from now. It kind of leaves me confused. My words don't come out right. But I'm better today, and I'm pushing myself forward, and I'm going to do the healthy things that I need to do for myself for this Meniere's disease. And I actually found a couple of specialists here in Florida. They're quite far away, but I got to get on board with that, and I'm going to take care of myself. So I'll probably share my journey with you all for a while now, because there's a few options out there and a good specialist that I want to go see. So everybody have a great evening, and hey, it's Monday and it's time for dinner. All right, have a good night.